Welcome, ball hockey fans. Gold medal matchup here in beautiful Visp, Switzerland, as we take a look at some amazing drone shots. Beautiful Cantona valets. See from high up above on the drone here some shots. Fantastic Lanza Arena. Just been a tremendous host all week long. Lots of fans in attendance. Want to give a special thanks to Ruto Gue, those outstanding drone shots, and also providing the stream. They have been absolutely fantastic to work with. On behalf of everybody in the ISBHF family, I want to give them a huge thanks. My personal thanks. They have made my life up here in the play-by-play booth a lot easier. It's been a fantastic week of hockey. As always, we culminate with our marquee matchup. Final game of the tournament, the men's gold medal game. A rematch between the 2022 gold medal game held in Laval, Quebec, won by Team Canada 6-3 over this Czech Republic squad, as Team Canada takes the floor. A lot of storylines here as the Czech Republic will look to exact revenge on that 6-3 loss. A lot of people in the ball hockey community felt that the Czech Republic was the best team in the Laval tournament. Canada used that home country advantage, certainly in the gold medal game, jumped out to a quick lead and ended up putting away the Czechs 6-3. As is tradition, both teams salute each other. The captains go over, shake hands with the ref, and exchange pleasantries and gifts from one another. Justin Mailino, Canada. He has been outstanding all week. True leader of gentlemen. For the Czech Republic, Jan Pospisil. Always vocal on the bench with his team as both teams circle around the goalie. Christian Land looks like going to get the start in net for Team Canada. As soon as I can get a look at the Czech netminder, I'll tell you who it is there. Canada starting their top line, Anderson centering with Léveillé and Jean-Philippe Moquin on the wing. Davidson and Marshall back on defense. So in net for the Czech Republic, no surprise, Wojtek Mokry. He's been tremendous all week as we have the ceremonial face-off. Held by one of the local executives who helped out the tournament. Organizing committee have done a fantastic job here. Large crowd in attendance. A lot of fans made the drive over from Czech Republic. A lot of fans flew across the Atlantic to support Team Canada. And we are underway. Canada takes the opening draw. Back into their zone. Dumped in down deep, and we're going to get our first flooring call today. As the traditional chant for the Czech Republic, Češi, breaks out. Number 98 for the Czech Republic lines up to take the draw. It's been fantastic on the draws all week. Lukáš Loda. That one chipped along the boards by Léveillé, kept in at the point there, and then it goes up into the Canadian bench. Looks like the Czech Republic will be the first to make a line change here. So out comes tournament leading scorer Jan Čejka for the Czech Republic. Čejka leading the tournament through 7 games with 10 goals and 6 assists for a total of 16 points. Canada's leading scorer, Josh Anderson, you just saw him out on the floor, 6 goals, 7 assists as Moquin picks it up. Chips it into the Czech Republic zone. Czechs trying to work the ball through the zone, they do. Dumped in deep, Čejka with it. Battling along Marshall, Čejka wins it. So strong on the ball, back turnaround attempt, blocked by Canada. Sent behind the net. Sent cross floor. Canada still has that top line out. Moquin with it. Got Anderson there. Moquin trying to wheel and deal across line. He's going to go off for a change. Marlino comes out. Anderson with it. Anderson loses his footing. Gets back up. Ball poke check towards the red line. Hacked back in by Canada. Down low is Marlino. Center attempt. Here's an early opportunity. Net's loose. Nobody there for Canada to pick it up. Holmes trying to get a shot off. Save Moquin. Oh, Czechs dodge an early bullet there. Moquin lost his net. Canada unable to capitalize. Now a turnover in their own zone. Czechs give chase. Canada picks it up. Holmes has it. Up along the boards, no flooring. Dumped in down deep. Ooh, Canadian player goes hard into the boards there. Picked up at the point. Noah Lemos has it. Also one of Canada's leading scorers. Czechs all week long, if you've been following, they've just been really strong on the ball here. As wraparound attempts stuffed by Moquin. Czechs right now pinned in their own zone. Up to the center, into the Canadian zone. Picked up by Nicholas Langer. Langer with it. Looking for an outlet there, doesn't have one. Cycles it back down low. Langer behind the net. Czechs continuing to cycle. Back to Langer, down low. Czechs trying to get a ball on net here. Some crisp passing early, but unable to get anything in on Lanton. Canada takes it. Trevor Mainman with it. Mainman flashing his speed. Taken by Canada, back to the point to Churchwell, trying to find a shooting lane. Can't, it's blocked. Checks counter, lobs softly into the zone. Loda gives chase. Well, here's an opportunity for the Czechs. Long shot, just goes wide. Taken by Canada. Churchwell with it. Cross floor. Over to Cade Maher, shot. I believe that was stick beside by Moquin. Back behind the net, Granger with it. Granger bodied off the ball. Poked out front, sent back down to the point. Long shot, deflected. I think Moquin got a pad on that. Up on the stick of Loda. Gonna wait for his team to get a couple of fresh legs out. Kucharczyk with it. Looking for an outlet, doesn't have it. Now banks it along the far boards. Dumped in a little too hard. That's gonna end up as a flooring call. Come all the way back down deep with 10:36 in the opening period here. Scoreless affair so far between the Czechs and the Canadians. There's that shot. Was deflected. So referee ready for the draw. Face off won by the Canadians. Over to Moquin. Shot. Ooh, I think Moquin got that off the blocker. Picked up by Czechia. Long outlet pass, chipped into the Canadian zone. Picked up by Canada. Nixon has it. Banks along the far boards over to Moquin. Moquin turning on the Jets. Gains the Canadian zone. Looking for some help. Doesn't have it. Moquin forced to play it back out of the zone. He's going to go off for a change. Léveillé, long shot, wide. Back behind the net. Pass post Basile. Up along the boards. Czechs gain the Canadian zone, picked up by Machacek. Long shot goes high over the crossbar behind Lanton. Saw that one the whole way. Dumped forward by Canada, intercepted. Good poke check there on the part of number 18, Jaromír Markitan. Markitan with it. Center tap, no, flooring is waved off. We won't have it as Lemos goes back for it. Approaching the 9-minute mark remaining here in the opening period. Nothing. Czechs in Canada. Well, Czechs screaming for a call. Awkward angle there. Easily stuffed by Moquin as the refs blow the play dead. As a Czech player down on the floor. Can't see the number. Think it might be 39. Or, pardon me, 89. Which would be Jean-Philippe. We'll take a look at the replay here. So there's Langer. No, that's 36. Ondřej Pražák still banged up. Getting some assistance, receives a round of applause here from the fans in attendance. 8:54 remaining, opening period, gold medal matchup. You just saw the United States defeat a very feisty and young Switzerland team in the men's bronze medal game, 4-3. An outstanding hockey game last night. U.S. women win their first ever gold medal, knocking off the Czech Republic 3-0. And then earlier today in the opening game, you saw Team Italy defeat Lebanon 4-2 in the men's B pool final. So congratulations to the U.S. women. Congratulations to Team Italy. Also congratulations to Portugal, who defeated Great Britain in the men's B pool bronze medal game. Back to the action here as Lota has it. Looking for something at the point down low. Well, tried to give and go there, but rolled off the stick. Long dump it wide. That was post Basile trying to get the give and go there. Canada picks it up. Lemos has it. Outlet along the far boards, dumped in. Main man giving chase, using that long stride. Main man wheeling and dealing along the far boards. It's really tough when he has that ball. He has a huge reach. Centering attempt over to Churchill. Good look at the net. Shot just goes wide. Rebound. Nobody there from Canada to pick it up. Looked like number 97, Christian Magnus, might have been the closest Canadian to it. Czechs back behind the net. 7:35 remaining in the opening period. Scoreless affair. Long outlet pass up to Čejka. He's got Churchwell harassing him. Čejka using his size to body Churchwell off the ball. Sent it back down low. Now a battle. Rolls off the stick of Čejka. Čejka trying to battle Churchwell again. Pardon me, that was Burkett, as they were going to get a flooring call here. So the faceoff will come back down deep into the Canadian zone to the left of Christian Lanton. As we see the Czech netminder take a nice drink of water there. Wojciech Moquin. Both netminders been outstanding all week, or right, these teams wouldn't be here competing for the gold medal in a rematch of the 2022 gold medal game. Face-off won back by the Czechs. Czechs trying to maintain possession. So strong on the ball. All tournament wraparound attempt, stuff by Lanton. Didn't give number 19, Zdeněk Král, anything to look at there. Canadian player blows a tire. Right back up on his feet. Hemmed in at the red line. Dumps it in down deep. That's number 86, Jared White. He's going to go off for a change. Canada getting some fresh legs. Out comes the top line again. Anderson, Léveillé, and Moquin. Centering attempt picked up by the Czechs. Dump it in deep, giving chase. Good play by Holmes there to poke it away from number 20, Zvonek. But intercepted by the Czechs in the neutral zone. Čejka off the boards, trying to walk it in. Down low, all alone, shot, save, rebound. Czechs still have it. Oh, what a stop by Lanton. Wrist shot, blocked. Lanton bailing out his team early. Long shot from the point goes wide, hits the back of the net. Caroms towards the near corner. Léveillé chips it up for Anderson. Tries to send it across toward Moquin. Can't quite get it away from Langer. So both teams making some line changes. Czechs drop it off for Kucharczyk. And that one goes deflected. Up out of play, we'll get a face-off. Looked like the referee signaled it was deflected, so it should be up here in the neutral zone with 5:14 remaining in the opening period. Scoreless affair. See on that replay there. Oh, what a stop by Lanton off the pad. Lanton, part of the 2023 Canadian Masters team that won that epic battle with the United States. The Czech walk in all alone. Roots it over the crossbar. That was number 98, Lucas Loda. Had a clean look at the net, just shot it too high. Almost a costly defensive breakdown by the Canadians. Turnaround shot goes high up and out of play over the mesh netting. We'll get a face-off in the Canadian zone. See the replay there. Did miss by much. Ready for the draw. One back by the Canadians. Wrist shot. Waffled aside by Lanton. Face-off stays deep in the Canadian zone. Face-off one forward, it looked like, by the Czech player. Over to Čejka. Trying to walk it all out. Job score! Jan Čejka pulled it back to his forehand and went far side on Lanton. Czechs up 1-0. Outstanding move by Jan Čejka. As I mentioned at the start of the broadcast, tournament leading scorer. That's why. Just so dangerous with the ball. Has really soft hands and just very smart when he gets in front of the net. Very calm, never panics. Canada now trailing 1-0. Take a look at the replay here. Čejka coming off the backboard, just pulled it back to his forehand, used that reach, stuffed it far side. How will Canada react? So Czechs back in the Canadian zone, trying to circle it out in front, bodied off the play. We're gonna get a penalty here. See who it's on. It's on Canada. Or wait, is it on the Czech Republic? Canadian player touched the ball. Well, I couldn't see from up here in the bird box. It looks like the penalty is against the Czech Republic. My apologies for that. I thought the Canadian player had the ball, but obviously a Czech player must have just pushed it forward out of reach. So onto the power play goes Canada. This is going to be key now. The Canadians have had the best power play in the tournament. They are just absolutely lethal. Léveillé, Moquin, the shooters, just the way they move the ball. It has been a tall order for every team that has faced them to keep them out of the net off of the power play. See how the Czechs try to counter, because I'm sure they've scouted quite a bit. Down low, turnaround shot. Oh, what a stop by Moquin, flash in the pad. And that ball goes up into the Ultra 4K high definition Jumbotron. So getting back to the Canadian power play, it's just been virtually unstoppable all tournament. Obviously, special teams play a huge role, as we see replay here of the Čejka goal. So Lanton went for the poke check, missed, and then Čejka just banked it off the far post. So we go back to the action. Léveillé, long shot in, swallowed up by Moquin. There's nobody there in front to screen him. He's going to stop that if he sees it. Face off, one back by the Canadians. Léveillé over to Lemos. Shot, score! J.P. Moquin ties it up for Canada. I'm telling you, this power play has been all but unstoppable, and that's why. Just crisp ball movement off the draw. Absolutely nothing the Czech netminder can do, and Moquin making no mistake about it. Rifles a howitzer to even it up at 1. 3:30 remaining here in the opening period. What a shot. Take a look at the replay here. Léveillé back to the point. As the Czechs walk in all alone, shot. Czech player claiming he was high stick. Then are you looking at the replay there, but it happened very quickly right after. Well, refs blow the play dead, and now the captain's going to come out and ask for why there was no call there. Pospisil arguing vehemently. Czechia fans unhappy as well. See here on the replay, that was the shot, and then there you see the Czech player. Well, the call would have been on Holmes. And we're going to get a video review here. Oh, what a turn of events this would be if the Czechs end up on the power play. Here's a good angle there. Oh, yeah, he caught him right in the face. You can clearly see it there. I mean, that's unfortunate for Holmes. It's the right move. You know, you don't want to let somebody just have a clean shot, right? Screaming down the wing on your netminder there. It's just unfortunate that he caught him up in the face. Referee's still taking a look at this. I would expect this to be a penalty. I would be surprised if it's not. Canada talking it over with their coaching staff. Head coach Jason Cormier, assistant coach Brock Harrison, Francois Chaloux down there. Wow. No call. Well, you got to get breaks to win medals. Canada got one there. Czechs just got to put it behind them. You see the fans screaming. Now Jan-Billy asking for an explanation. All All right, well, referees are saying we've talked about it enough. And pointing, get ready for the draw. They are ringing the bell here in the arena, which means the scorekeeper needs to talk with one of the referees. Look, I understand for the fans back home, this might be a little frustrating, right? You know, we want to see just good hockey, but at the end of the day, you know, these players have put in a year and a half of work to get to this point. Referees are human. I will never criticize them. I've always said, every broadcast I do, they have the hardest job in the tournament. This game's so fast at this level. Until you see it in person, like the stream does not do it justice. Things happen so quickly. You just want to make sure you get the call right. That's what the ISBHF is doing. As Mylino gives a little business over there to Zvonek crawl. Well, both teams got to maintain their composure. They're veteran squads, I'm sure they will. Don't want to take any retaliation type penalties here as Canada gains the zone. Sends it in down low to Mylino. He's bodied off the play. Still battling down low. Another check comes in to help. Laurence lost his footing there in front. Now has a stick poke checked out of his hand. Sent it back down low to Mylino. Volkert goes through the sweep. Not there. Holmes, long shot, wide. Another shot from the point gets deflected off the side of the net. Czechs are going to be able to corral this here. See if they can get a counterattack going. Dumped softly, but intercepted by Davidson. Good read on the play. Lafrembois with it. Sends it back in down low. No call on the play there. Now the Canadian fans screaming. Ball banked up along the far boards. Intercepted by Trevor Mainman, trying to work his way loose down below. Does. Mainman has it poke checked away. Over the head of number 24 for Team Canada, Bill Marshall. And we're going to whistle here. I believe that was a ball hit the Jumbotron. So here's the battle with Mainman down low. No, I don't see anything there. I mean, I get you're trying to sell a penalty. It's, you know, the gold medal game, but not going to get that call. Minute 43 remaining here in the opening period. Face off one back by the Canadians, picked up by Lemos. Sent up into the zone, but not near the red line. So that's going to end up as a flooring call. Misread there on the play by Willie Burkett. Face off to the right of Lanton. Picked up by Canada. Lemos has it. Sent up along the wing. Canada looking to gain the zone. Rifle it in. Wrist shot. Giving chase is White. Pokes it around. Onto the stick of Magnus. Magnus back to the point for Byrne. Looks like it was misplayed there. Picked up by Locha. Czechs don't have numbers here. It's 3-on-3. Trying to walk it in, poke checked away. Good stick work by the Canadians. Now clogging the shooting lane. Sent it down low. Czechs still working it along the near boards. Don't really have anybody on the center there that they can dump it off to. Try and redirect it. Good defensive positioning by Team Canada. Such a smart team. Another Canadian player comes in to help. Now back to the point. Sent in on Lanton. He just sticks that easily into the corner. Oh, turnover there. Intercepted. Stop. Lanton. Turnaround shot. Another save, Lanton. That was a great hustle play there by number 11, Kucharczyk. Lanton bailing out Team Canada. And with 9 seconds left, that ball trickles out of the zone. 5 seconds left. Czechs trying to get one more attempt here, but they're not going to be able to. So that'll do it as we come to the end of the first period. Great game so far. Canada and the Czech Republic all tied at 1. Jan Čejka for Canada opened up the scoring, assisted by Dalomil Zvonek. And then J.P. Moquin for Team Canada ended up getting the equalizer. There's a 10-minute break between periods, so we'll be back for the start of second period action, all even at 1. See you in 10. here. Czech Republic and Canada tied at 1. Ready for the ball drop here. And we have a stoppage as the goalkeeper rang the bell. Refs might have been a little too quick to drop the ball there as the clock had not started up on the Jumbotron. So they will reset. So while we're waiting, in terms of medal count between Canada and Czech Republic, interestingly enough, they are tied with the total number of medals. Canada 6 gold, 3 silver, 3 bronze. Czech Republic 3 gold, 6 silver, 3 bronze. So they both have 12 total medals. And as I mentioned, this is a rematch of the 2022 game between between Canada and the Czech Republic in Laval, Quebec. Picked up, intercepted, Moquin scores his second of the game. Just like that, Canada jumps in front. What a costly turnover. What a play by Moquin. Just 24 seconds into the second period, J.P. Moquin. It's just a bad turnover. Nothing Moquin can do from that distance. Moquin, one of Canada's best shooters, just picked the corner and let loose. Oh, a costly mental error there for the Czechs. Unassisted on the goal off the turnover. What a read by Moquin as the Czech Republic come back. Now they potentially have numbers. Oh, good stop by Lanton with the blocker. See how the Czech Republic responds here. I'm sure that they didn't expect this to happen. Down along the near board, sent down low for Jan Čejka. You gotta watch him coming off. You saw him score just like this before. Coming out from behind the net, passes it off this time. Back to Čejka. Going for the redirect. Good read on the play. Was trying to hit Kudela, streaking towards the net. Canada keeping everything to the perimeter. Long shot wide. Down low. Backhand attempt. Oh, pad save Lanton. Sent back by Canada. Take it back behind their net. Little pitch and catch. Czech's aggressive now on the forecheck. Holmes with it. Up along the far boards to the captain Mileno. Centering attempt to main man. Trying to catch main man's speed. Just a little too far. Czechs will gain possession. Maciek. Long outlet pass. That's good. Canadians have the zone. Was waiting for the ref to make the signal there. Or pardon me, Czechs have the zone. Nowhere to go with it. Working his way back towards the red line. Now dumps it down low. Give and go. Walking in, backhander. Trying to make a center attempt. Oh, outstanding block there. Way to sacrifice the body. Mitchell Byrne. Turnaround shot. I don't think Lanton saw that, but it hit him square in the breadbasket. He felt it and then smothered it up for a rebound. Take a look at the replay here on the goal. Yeah, it's just a costly mental error. Moquin saw the spot, picked it, and it's in the back of the twine by the time Moquin can react. Back to the point. Wrist shot blocked. Picked up by Canada, deflected. Back towards the Canadian zone go the Czechs. Dumped into the zone. Langer giving chase. White beats him to it. Over Davidson. Up along the near boards. Magnus with it now. Magnus centering attempt. Shot wide. Oh, what a great feed by Magnus over to Blake Granger. So we get a flooring call here. Well, Czechs dodged a bullet on that one. Take a look at this feed right on the tape. Oh, it didn't miss by much. Czechs behind that, now patient with the ball. Up towards center floor, rifled in on land. Patted up to Moquin, over to Léveillé. He's got Anderson crashing that. Léveillé, shot, save Moquin. Good look at the net here for Carl Léveillé. Just unleashed that vicious wrist shot he has. One of the best I've seen in this tournament. Face-off one back by the Canadians. Shot blocked in front. Moquin trying to get a quick wrister on net. Picked up by the Czech Republic. Taken over by Canada on the Léveillé. Cross to Anderson. Gates the zone. Anderson looking for someone to dump it off to. Trying to get it to Léveillé. It's immediately harangued by a couple of Czech defenders. Both players banging for position. Léveillé wins that one. Oh, now's an opportunity here. Centering attempt to Lemos. Oh, good job sacrificing the body on the part of the Czech Republic. Wojtek Jágr. Czechs dumping it down deep, picked up by the Canadians. Mylino has it back behind the net. Over to Lemos. Up to Laurencel. Dumps it in deep. Laurencel giving chase. Intercepted by the Czech Republic onto the stick of Jan Čejka, the lone goal scorer for the Czech. Dumps it off. Here's a good look at the net. Centering attempt, trying to get it back to Čejka for the redirect. Went all the way through to the far boards. Czech trying to walk it in. Center attempt. Oh, I don't think Lanton saw that, but it hit him square in the breadbasket. As the ball bounces out of the Canadian zone. Shot! Just goes wide. Center attempt, good look at the net, shot just missed. Oh boy, that didn't miss by much. Czechs with some sustained pressure now. Long shot by Čejka, on net, deflected wide. Canada desperately trying to get it clear, they can't. Laurencel blows a tire along the boards. Canada needs a clear here, you can see it, these players are gassed. Kelly now, will they just take the flooring? Oh, good play by Kelly. Canada hustles to get a bunch of players out onto the floor, try and stymie the Czech attack. Dumped on net, wide into the corner, picked up by Langer. Langer sends it back to the point. Broka trying for the redirect there was number 93, Michal Mikacek. Sent up to main man. Main man trying to use those legs, get it in down deep. He does. Battle along the boards. Picked up by the Czech Republic. Czech's patient right now behind the net. Up towards the far boards. 8 minutes, 27 seconds remaining here. Czechs gain the zone, dump it in down deep. Main man bodies the player off the ball. Good job, good clean hockey. And then rifles that one up towards the bottom camera. So we'll get a stoppage of play now with 8:14 remaining here. Second period, Canada up 2-1. They scored just 24 seconds into the period on a turnover. Uncharacteristic of this Czech team. We haven't seen many all tournament, but unfortunate for them, right onto stick of one of Canada's best scorers, J.P. Moquin, who just rifled an absolute bullet top shelf. Give Canada the lead, so that'll be a hand pass in the neutral zone here. Faceoff will come back to the Czech side of the neutral zone. .806 remaining. Long shot, easily handled by Moquin, picked up by the Czechs. Cross floor pass. Another one. Now Czechs potentially with a 2-on-1 here, trying to walk it in down low. Nice sliding block. Kyler Nixon. Long shot, well wide of Lanton. Loose ball finally picked up by the... No, that'll be a hand pass if the Czechs touch it. And the refs signal that. Faceoff will come onto the Czech side of the red line here. As both teams, it looks to get wholesale line changes. The top line for Canada comes out. Moquin, Anderson, and Léveillé. Top line, the Czechia line for the Czech Republic comes out. Czechia along with Dalomil Zvonek. Also see Hrabár on defense. He's been fantastic for them all week. Poke checked away by the Czechs. Centering attempt, trying to get it up to Čejka. He gives chase, but he's beaten to it on the play, onto the stick. And that ends up getting deflected up out of play. Seeing who Canada sends out on the floor now. They're sending out Marshall and Dawson. As the faceoff will come to the left of Lanton. Ready for the draw, one back by Canada. Banked down along the near boards. Players banging around down there. Picked up by the Czechs. Čejka has it. Wrist shot, ooh, that didn't miss by much over Lanton's blocker side. Nice good looking shot off the stick there of Kucharczyk. So face-off comes to the right of Lanton. Zvonek will take the draw for the Czech Republic. Picked up by Canada. Davids has it, sends it around to Churchwell. Long centering attempt over to Anderson. 2-on-1 for Canada. Moquin comes in off the bench. Shot, save, Moquin. Oh, what a big save. Let's remember that one. Moquin was wide open, but credit to the Czech defender there. He didn't give the Canadians a chance to just get it onto the stick of Moquin. He clogged the shooting lane, let the goalie handle the shooter. All you young fans at home, it's a great way to play a 2-on-1. That's how you want to do it. Face off to the right of Moquin. Face off, one back by the Czechs. Towards the near boards. Chipped up, and then that's going to be a flooring call all the way out of the zone. 6:39 remaining here in the second period. Canada leading the Czech Republic 2-1. Rematch of the 2022 gold medal game, which Canada ended up winning 6-3. It was 4-3 at one point. It was a back and forth affair, and then Canada ended up pulling away. The game was closer than the score would indicate. Léveillé, shot blocked. Back to the point, Burns, shot blocked. Boy, none of these players afraid to sacrifice the body. Léveillé has it. It's going to try a turnaround shot. St. Moquin. But has a couple of big ones. Onto the stick of Bílý. Poke check out of the zone. Good read there by Mitchell Byrne. Back into the zone. Czechs gain the zone. Crawl with it. Back to the point. Bílý looking for a lane there, nothing happening. Ball bounces up and ends up all along the far boards. Back down low, behind the net. Picked up by the Czech Republic. Crawl with it. Crawl being banged by Moquin, trying to walk it out in front. Doesn't have it. Well, failed clearing attempt there by Canada. And that shot out of play, so the faceoff will stay down deep. With 5:43 remaining. Looks like Léveillé is going to take the faceoff here for Canada. Big draw. Won by Canada. Chipped up high into the Czech Republic zone. Well, it'll be a hand pass, Czech Republic. And now the referee signals that the faceoff is going to come deep into the Canadian zone for, it's not a penalty for those not familiar with the rules of hockey, but when there's a potential hand pass and the ball ends up in the attacking zone, obviously the offending team knows they can't touch it. You as the defending team cannot sit there and simply watch the ball. You must continue to move to attempt to make a, sorry, tripping over my words here, to make an attempt to move the ball forward. You can't just stand there and watch the ball. So that's why the referee blew it dead and then whistled that the face will come down deep low into the Canadian zone as Canada tries to get it in deep. They do. Milino with it. Still battling. Milino comes along the near boards. Centering attempt, shot blocked. Back to the point onto the stick of Nixon. Nixon moves it towards center. Sends it in along towards the far boards. Picked up by Léveillé. Léveillé trying to make something happen here. Can't. Czech Republic on the breakout. They don't have numbers. It's 3-on-3. Cross floor pass. Long shot. Right into the glove of Land. He saw that the whole way. Nobody's got the whistle. 4:40 remaining here in the second period. Gold medal matchup. What a week. I'll tell you, it's been amazing here in Visp-Raron, Switzerland. So Jan Čejka is going to take the draw here for the Czech Republic. Won by the Canadians. Sent back behind the net by Davidson. Canada looking for an outlet pass, doesn't have it. Canada still hemmed in their own zone by the Czech forecheck. Now along the near boards to main man, looking for an outlet pass. Hits Laframboise, shot save, Mokri, another big one. Laframboise trying to corral it. We're going to get a penalty on the Czech Republic here. Laframboise immediately went down. I saw the high stick from up here. So it'll be on number 11. You can see it here on the, well, hang on a second now. We're going to get a video review. I stand corrected. Let's take a look at the replay here. It looks like a high stick to me. It looks fairly obvious. That would be on number 11, Samuel Kucharczyk. Canada believes that they're going to get the call here. They're sending out 5 deep into the Czech zone. See the referees there looking. Appears to be done. Czech player in the box getting an explanation, so that's going to be a penalty. 2 minutes for high sticking. Obvious there. Not a difficult call. Well, Czechs got to kill this. Can't afford to let Canada go up too. Got to keep this a one-goal game. Face off, not won by either team. Just a scramble there along the floor. Finally taken by Canada. Over to Holmes. He's got a wicked slap shot. There it is, right into the breadbasket of Moquin. See Holmes here looking up, sees the screen. Moquin just swallows that up. Borencel on the draw. One back. Milino at the point. Milino quarterback at the power play. Sent in down low. Poke check wide. Checks. Failed to get the clear. Back to Milino. Over to Holmes. And then swallowed up by Moquin as Czech player gives somebody from Canada the business. Looks like Jacob Kelly getting it there. No, that's just two great hockey players trying to give each other some one-upsmanship. As we'll see the Anderson line come out, along with Moquin, Léveillé, Laframboise, and Noah Lemos. Face-off won by the Czechs forward out of the zone. Canada gains the zone. Léveillé has it. Léveillé over to Lemos. Down low to Moquin. Moquin nothing to shoot at. Back to Lemos. Shot. Hit a body. Blocked off of a foot. Then off of Léveillé's foot. Czechs are going to get the clear here. Canada will restack the line. 45 seconds remaining on the man advantage. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the period. Over to Moquin. Down low to Anderson. Back to Moquin. Over to Léveillé. He's got some room here. Shot. Wide. On to Moquin. Centering to Léveillé. Shot. Save. Oh, Moquin read that the whole way. Czechs unable to get a clear here. Back to the point. 12 seconds left on the man advantage. Lemos over to Léveillé. Back to Moquin. Looking for a lane there. Shot. Wide. That'll do it. Czechs kill the man advantage. Moquin with it. Centering attempt. Goes wide. Léveillé behind the net. Back to Anderson, tries a wraparound attempt, stuffed by Moquin, then he gets the whistle. As Anderson does battle there with number 11 for the Czech Republic, Samuel Kacharczyk. Long shot, blocked. Rattles around behind the net. Czechs trying to get it clear, get a counterattack going here. Canada has them hemmed in the zone. Kicked forward. Dumped in deep into the Canada zone. Minute 20 remaining here in the second period. Canada leading 2-1. Dumped in deep. Picked up by the Czech Republic. Ball gets poked towards the near board now. Jeg gives chase. Last minute of play. Borencel trying to make something happen. Throws it on net wide. Jag with it, has it poke checked away. Picked up by Holmes. Canada gains the Czech zone. Mylino fires it across to Ondřej. 24 seconds remaining. Long shot, wide. Picked up by the Czech Republic. Centering attempt, see if the Czechs can make something happen here. Potential 2-on, breaking up. Oh, good defensive work there. Looks like both players took a spill, but that was Bill Marshall who broke up that potential 2-on-1, and that should do it here. As we will head to the final intermission. Canada leading the Czech Republic 2-1. 10-minute break between periods. We'll see you back here in 10. Welcome back. Just about ready for the ball drop here in the third and final period of the men's gold medal matchup. Canada leading the Czech Republic 2-1. Both Canadian goals scored by Jean-Philippe Moquin. First goal was assisted by Noah Lemos, Carl Léveillé. The lone Czech Republic goal scored by tournament leading scorer Čejka, assisted by number 26, Zvonek. As we get a long shot blocked. Failed clearing attempt. Czechs battling along the boards, back to the point. Long wrist shot on net, easily padded aside. Well, we'll see if head coach for the Czech Republic, Masakiri, made any strategical changes here. They've played a pretty fundamentally sound game as we get an offsides call here. Other than that early turnover in the second period, which led to the goal by Moquin. They certainly had quality scoring chances. Christian Lanton in net for Canada, solid as always. As has Tomas Mokry been. There's nothing Mokry could have done on either of those goals, nor was there anything that Lanton could have done on the wraparound attempt from Čejka. Face-off picked up by the Canadians. Lobbed out of the zone, intercepted by the Czechs. Looking to regain the zone, they do. Trying to crash the net. Centered over to Čejka, back. It's a good look at the net, shot save, Lanton. They're gonna get a clear here, but have to be a flooring. Well, Lanton bailing out Canada again, early defensive breakdown. So far, Christian Lanton has made 11 saves, and Wojtek Mokry has made 17. So Canada with obviously more shots on net. Rattled around the boards, picked up by the Czech Republic. Centering attempt, look at the net, shot just goes wide. Czechs buzzing early. Canada trying to get a counter attempt here. That plays onside, shot. Mokry got a piece of it, went up into the netting. We'll get a whistle here. Good look at the net of the part of number 94, Jacob Kelly. face-off violation, so we'll just have a draw again to the left of Moquin. Face-off won by the Canadians. Off on Raw, shot wide. Czechs take control behind their net. Cross-floor pass over to Jean-Philippe. Lobbed, ends up hitting the scoreboard. So the faceoff will come back down deep, this time to the right of Moquin. Face-off won back by the Czechs. Sent around to the far boards and then rifled towards net. That'll be a flooring call. Ready for the draw. One back by the Canadians to the point. Oh, good look at the net for Mayman, blocked. Czechs take possession along the near boards, trying to gain the Canadian zone. They do. Langer has it, dumps it off. Good look at the net, shot save, Land, rebound, save again. Land, 2 big saves. Take a look at the feed here by Langer. Right onto the tape. Lanton makes the save. Rebound attempt stuffed. Well, actually, that went off the side of the net there. We got a penalty I missed. My apologies there. Well, Czech Republic on the power play. I apologize, I completely missed it. I was looking down at the replay there. They called a penalty. So penalty, 2 minutes on Trevor Mainman for boarding. Well, golden opportunity for the Czech Republic here. Canada's going to get it clear. Did not see the penalty on Mainman. Apologize for that. I was looking down here at the monitor for the replay. Czechs gain the zone. Drop it back to the point. Czechs walking it in down low. Back to the point. Canada clogging up those shooting lanes down low. Czech still working it up along the point. Jágr with it. Jágr gets it back. Shot wide. Along the far boards. Picked up by Jan Polspasil. Up towards the near boards. Back behind the net. That's Polspasil. Now back to the point. Over to Jágr. Down low. Over to Zvonek. Shot. Blocked. Can't get the clear, but Canada's going to be able to here. Centering attempt over to Anderson. Looks like he's just content to kill some time while his team gets some line changes. He's going to go off himself. 24 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Czechs got to get this ball into the Canadian zone, get set up here. 11-10 left in the game. Czechs looking to gain the zone. Canada stacking the line well here. The Czechs can't gain the zone. Now they do. But the ball trickles out. That's going to do it. Canada kills the man advantage. Mayman comes back out. Czechs gain the zone onto the stick of Čejka. Drops it back for Bílý. Over to the point. Rattled around down low to Čejka. This is where he scored from earlier. Try and walk it out in front. Turnaround shot goes just wide. Back to the point, over to Kacharczyk. Long shot, that hit a body in front. Shot, score! Czechs get the equalizer! 2-2 on a tic-tac-toe play. I believe that was Billy that made that final pass. Take a look at the replay and see who gets the goal. Well, unfortunate turn of events there for Canada. They killed the penalty on main man. It looked like they had fresh legs out there, but the Czechs just maintained pressure. And just like that, we got ourselves a hockey game. Yep, there's the pass from Billy. Right onto the tape. I think that's Ondřej Pražák. Yes, it is, number 36. 10:16 remaining, all knotted at 2. Face off won by the Czech Republic. They gain the zone. Holmes down low. Intercepted by the Czechs. Hemmed in their own zone. So Jiří Hrabár and Jean-Philippe get the assists. All knotted at 2 here in the third period. What a game. Shalota down low. Czechs unable to get that ball on net. Got to be careful here. Shot. Oh, what a stop, Lanton. Canada can't get it out of the zone now. Czechs with all the momentum. Onto the stick of Kudela, sends it down into the near corner. Battle down low, goes up off the glass, picked up by the Czechs. Back to the point. Long wrist shot, hits a body in front. Down low to Čejka. Looking for a center attempt, deflected. Trying to tic-tac-toe again. Trying to get it back to Čejka. Walking it out in front, shot! Just wide. Canada desperate for a clear here. They got some tired players on the floor. A couple of them managed to come off. Now the ball goes out of the zone. They'll try to get the remainder of the line change complete. Poke checked away onto the stick of Moquin. Canada now potentially with numbers. And we get a whistle for offsides. Well, a little late on the offsides call there, but there's definitely been a momentum change here in the arena. Czechs absolutely buzzing. Canada's got their top line out there. Anderson, Léveillé, and Moquin. See if they can make something happen. Face-off one back by Canada, taken by Marshall. Dumps it in down low. Anderson gives chase, picked up by Billy. Billy with a little bit of space. Centering attempt. Oh, fanned on by the Czech player there. That was number 8, Blaha. Czechs still looking for that outlet pass. Just playing pitch and catch behind the net. Still rotating forward through the neutral zone. Now a couple of new players come out. Up along the far boards, Canada with 3 in the Czech zone, 4 checking. Long outlet pass, that's gonna end up as a flooring call. Well, we'll see what Canada does now. So the Czech Republic with a flooring call, 7:26 remaining. Should this game go into overtime, the ISBHF has modified their rules. There will be no shootout. It will just be continuous overtime until a winner is declared. Big draw here. Poke forward by the Czechs, long shot. Hit Moquin, shot just goes wide on the rebound. That was Moquin. Centering attempt, rolls all the way through the zone. So now the Czechs will be able to get some fresh bodies out. Corralled by Canada. Up to Anderson, has it poke checked away. On the Lemos, over to Byrne. Poke check back in the zone now. Errant pass goes all the way into the Czech Republic zone. No flooring on the play, waved off. Czechs behind the net. Lawrencel forechecking. Long outlet pass up to center floor, picked up, poke checked away. Oh, lost it in the neutral zone. Now Canada dumps it in down deep. The captain Marlino giving chase. The turnaround move by Hrabár. Czech Republic now trying to get numbers into the zone. 3-on-3 onto the stick of Jan Čejka. Čejka trying to find a shooting lane there. He does. Easy butterfly save for Lanton. He saw that the whole way. Approaching the 6-minute mark here in the third period. Čejka behind the net. Being hemmed in by Nixon. Čejka can't make a move towards the net. Good job by Nixon. Picked up by Canada. Back behind the net. Holmes with it. Rattled all the way around the far board. Sent back onto the stick of Nixon. Up to the captain Marlino. He's got a lane here. Gains the zone. Dumps it down and then goes off for a change. Canada centering attempt. Nobody there. Rolls all the way through. Back behind the net go the Czech Republic. Dumped out, but intercepted at the red line. Good keep. Caden Maher still kept in. Maher with it, centering attempt. Canada player trying to make a spin move there, get a backhand shot. He does. Rebound, ball's loose. Finally poke checked away by Czech Republic. Picked up with a lot of speed through the zone. Polka. Long dump in effort. Just to the right of Lanton. Back behind the net goes main man. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here. The third and final period between Czech Republic and Canada. Czech Republic looking to avenge their loss in the gold medal game. Laval, Quebec. Canada looking to repeat as champions. Léveillé makes a nice move off the board. Doesn't really have a shooting lane there. Good back check by Čejka. Canada getting some fresh legs. Moquin comes in screaming off the wing. Moquin, centering attempt. Czechs immediately collapse down. Long wrist shot, easily handled by Moquin. Centering attempt. Moquin unable to corral that. Picked up by Zvonek, dumps it back behind the net. Long centering attempt, intercepted. Canada's got to gain the zone here. Léveillé with it over to Moquin. Cross floor back to Léveillé. Shot deflected just over the net. Nice tic-tac-toe move there for Canada. Almost paid off. Good forecheck here by Canada, not letting the Czechs get a clean outlet. Canada getting some line changes. A couple of Czech players change up as well. Through the zone, deflected, dumped in off the backboards. And chases Jean-Philippe. Beaten to it on the play by number 24, Bill Marshall. Onto the stick of Moquin. Uh-oh. Well, Canada player doesn't have a stick there. That's Marshall. Can't kick it on. Kick it in the net. Kicked it to the side of the net. Picked up by the Czech Republic. Two minutes, 40 seconds remaining here. All knotted at 2. Gold medal affair. Sent in by the Czech Republic. Down low, centering attempt, stick to side by Lanton, off the glass. Picked up by Lota. Lota trying to find some room to work. Still with it. Lota. Back to the point. Over to Proka. Dumped it down deep. Sent back up towards the boards. Kept in. Battle along the far boards. Picked up by the Czech Republic. Last 2 minutes of play here. Tapped around by Lanton. White has it. White hemmed in. Nowhere to go with it. Forecheck by Billy. Back around Lemos. Lemos makes a spin move off the board. Centering attempt over to White. Chips it in down deep. Broken up by the Czech Republic. Over to Kacharczyk. Trying to gain the zone, but blows a tire. But they do manage to gain the zone here. Centering attempt. Here it is. Shot. Deflected. Another centering attempt. Ooh, dangerous play there. Are we going to get a call? Canadian player down. I don't see a referee's arm up. Canadian bench screaming for a call here. Canada player immediately comes out. Or pardon me, Canadian trainer immediately comes out. See it on the replay here. Well, that's Dylan White that went hard into the boards, and if you're Canada, you certainly have an argument to make there. I mean, the player's going for the ball, but he's facing the boards, right? Taking another look at the replay. Sees the check coming. We're going to go to a video review. It's 1 minute and 14 left. Boy, this is a huge call. If that turns out to be a penalty, Canada is just going to have a platinum opportunity with 1 minute and 14 left. So we do have a video review. White getting back up off the floor. White being helped to the bench. Well, for those, again, unfamiliar with the rules of ball hockey, in general, there is minimal body checking allowed. There's no on-floor body checking allowed, right? So you don't see open floor hits, you know, to make an analogy like you do with professional hockey. You don't see open ice hits, right? Basically here in ball hockey. However, when players are going into the boards, you are allowed body contact. So the referees confer, no call on the play. Canada obviously disappointed, but they went to a video review. The referees have made their decision. Captain Justin Mileno asking for an explanation. You know, so on a play like that, did the player go hard into the boards? Yes. Did it look worse than it probably was? Maybe. I know I'm talking to a primarily Canadian audience. Take another look at it, right? So White sees the play coming. You know, he stops to try and hold his position. And number 11, Samuel Kacharczyk, right, just takes him out. Shot on Lanton. That gets rifled into the Canadian bench. You know, he pushes him into the boards, but in the opinion of the referee, it's not hard enough, you know, to warrant a penalty after video review. So Canada just, hey, just put it behind you, right? On to the next play. Nothing you can do about it. The call wasn't made. They're not going to change anything now. The old adage in sports, right? Focus on what you can control. The outcome of this game is still yet to be decided, and you are in the same position you were before that stoppage of play. Up along the far boards to Moquin. Tries to get it in on Anderson. He does, but does not have numbers here. Anderson trying to find a lane here. Bounces up onto the stick of Jan Čejka. Čejka trying to make a move. Use the side speed to go around Marshall. Čejka centering. Oh, what a stop, Lanton. Outstanding move by Čejka to drop that off onto the stick of Zvonek. And Lanton just kicked it aside. 30 seconds remaining here. Dumped in. Is that going to be a flooring call? Yes, it is. So Canada will keep their top line out. 22 seconds remaining. I believe the Czechs are going to take a timeout here. Yes, they are. Timeout. Well, 30-second timeout. It's 2-2. Canada just took a flooring call. It's a good timeout in terms of, right, you want to be able to keep your best players fresh, take advantage of this flooring call. Looking down at the Czech bench right now, and everyone listening to head coach Jiří Mašek. So the timeout is over. Out comes Jan-Billy. See Jan Čejka out. Zvonek. Kucharczyk. Huge draw here. Providing instructions. Referee ready for the draw. VAR referee blows it dead as Jean-Philippe Moquin was cheating a little bit on that. Ready for the draw. Chipped out of the zone by Canada. Is that going to be another flooring call? Yes. All right, 15 seconds remaining. Referee ready for the draw. One by the Czechs. Shot blocked. Over to the near boards. Czechs pick it up, 10 seconds left. Wrist shot, save Lanton. 5 seconds left. Another long shot, deflected just wide. And we are headed to overtime in the gold medal game. All knotted at 2. It will be continuous overtime, as I mentioned before. Wow, well, we will have another golden goal here in the ISBHF Men's World Championships. Take a look at the replay here. This was the first goal by Čejka. All right, so there's a 10-minute break they're given. We'll see you back here in 10. welcome back for the start of the overtime period. Only fitting that after the ISBHF changes the rules for continuous overtime, we get an overtime game in the men's gold medal division. Battle along the near board, sent in deep by Léveillé. Center attempt, Léveillé, all right off the shoulder of Moquin. Defensive breakdown early for the Czech Republic. Ball goes into the far boards, picked up by Moquin. Moquin scored both goals for Canada. Player loses their footing, picked up by the Czechs. Dumped all the way across the floor. Czechs hustling down, trying to get working on the forecheck here. Taken by Canada. Up comes Marshall into the zone. Deflected. Oh, that trickled in on Moquin. Mileno was there. Mishandled by the Czechs. Face off to the left of Moquin. Face off won by Canada, trying to get a shot on net. Back behind the net. Canada with it, wheeling and dealing. Czechs trying to poke check the play. Canadian player loses stick, still battling on the board. Picked up by Čejka now. Czechs trying to gain the zone over to Zvonek. Zvonek waiting for some help, dumps it back down low. But nobody there to pick it up as the ball rolls all the way into the Czech zone. Up to the near boards. To the far boards. Outlet attempt over to Zvonek. Intercepted by Canada now. Main man streaking towards the net. Trevor Mainman pops up. Goes behind the net. Good move by Trevor Mainman. Canada trying to get something on net. Shot blocked. Goes off the stick of Laframboise. Now centering attempt goes awry. Dumped in down deep on Lanton. He's just going to smother that, get a whistle. Allow his team to reset. 12:34 left here in the overtime period. 2-2. Czech Republic tied with Canada. Take a look at the play by Mainman here, trying to go wide. And good back check work there by the Czech Republic. Ended up poking that just over the net. Face off deep to the right of Lanton. Won by Canada. Trying to cut through the zone there. Good work by Davidson. Battle along the board. Léveillé goes in to help. Léveillé tried a centering attempt shot. Didn't make it through to Moquin. Taken by Billy. Or pardon me, that's not Billy, that's Lodha. He's gonna go off for a change. Chipped into the neutral zone off the stick of Moquin. Picked up by the Czechs. Long shot goes wide of Lanton. That was off the stick of Martin Kruchek. Turnaround effort right into the breadbasket. Lanton's going to smother that. Well, it's a good hard shot there off the stick of Samuel Kucharczyk. Take a look at it in the replay. Lanton saw that the whole way. Just easy save for him to swallow that up. Refs ready for the draw. One back by Canada. Taken back by Nixon. Long outlet pass. Deflected into the zone. No flooring. Czechs give chase. Mileno chips it back behind the net to Lorenzell. Mileno with it. Wheeling and dealing. Back to the point. Over to Holmes looking for an outlet, can't find it, back to Mileno. Mileno being harangued along the point, kept in. Long shot deflected, up over the net. Čejka has it, manages to just lob it into the penalty box area, so the faceoff will come back into the Czech Republic zone. ISBHF President Elio Pascuzo up on the Jumbotron. Ready for the draw, Léveillé. Didn't get it back to him. Dumped out by the Czech Republic. Given chase, taken by Byrne. Jan-Billy on the forecheck. Byrne back behind the net. Waiting for something to develop here. Get it up along the far boards to Moquin. Moquin manages to forward it up onto Anderson. Anderson bodied off the play. Turnaround shot swallowed up by Moquin. Moquin crashing in that there. That's a smart play on the part of Canada, right? You've heard me say it all week. It's never a bad option to throw it on net. You never know what can happen, right? We saw that happen earlier today in the men's B pool gold medal game that ended up being a game-winning goal. Guy threw it on net and just ball squirted loose somehow between the legs of the Lebanese netminder and into the back of the net. Ended up being the game-winning goal for Italy. Léveillé standing behind the draw, hoping to get a clean win. Can't. Ooh, Czechs almost handed it right to him. Dumped off, trying to gain the zone. Good play there by Marshall. Over to Moquin. Moquin shot, save, Moquin. Oh, Moquin with his best look at the net so far in overtime. Czechs trying to work it through the neutral zone. They go back into their own zone, up along the boards. Was lowering, now onto the stick of Čejka. Čejka going behind the net where he's just so dangerous. Well, good poke check there by Holmes. Rattled around, picked up by Pospisil, back towards Čejka. Čejka has it. Čejka tried a centering attempt. Oh, Czech player fanned on it, but intercepted shot. Goes high off the glass. Lanton bats it back behind the net. Czech's trying to walk this out in front. Turnaround effort. Goes off a foot onto the stick of the Czech player. Oh, what a stop! Oh, we're going to get a flooring call here. Lanton coming up huge. Lanton looking cool as a cucumber in net here. Watch this turnaround effort. Was the initial one, and then the wraparound. Whew. Right off the stick of Dolomil's Zvonek. Ready for the face-off. 9:31 remaining in overtime. Long outlet pass picked up by the Canadians. Mileno has it. Mileno rifles it, but intercepted, read well by the Czechs. Still a battle along the near boards directly below me. Battling for it, Jan-Billy. Banked off the far boards. Czechs corral it. They don't have numbers here. Long shot right into the glove of Lanton. He's just going to hold on to that. .856 remaining here in the overtime period. Canada looking to repeat as world champions. Czech Republic looking to dethrone the Canadians and avenge their 2022 loss in Laval, Quebec. Here at beautiful Visp-Raron, Switzerland. Oh, face-off won by the Czechs. Shot went off of a foot wide. A lot of chants breaking out for both Canada and the Czech Republic. A lot of fans in attendance here. Canada patient behind the net. Waiting for something to develop there towards the neutral zone. Long outlet pass up along the boards. Poke check back in by the Czech Republic. Down low. Oh, what a stop! Christian Layton, I don't know how he got a piece of that one. It looked like he was out of position. Somehow managed to get a piece of something on it. Well, I can't wait to see that one. Arguably his biggest save thus far. Canada trying to hem the Czechs in down deep. Now they break it out. Centering attempt. Jan Čejka. Drop pass. Goes into the corner. Zvonek. Zvonek trying to win the battle. Taken by Canada. Good work there by Marshall. Up. Chip back up through the neutral zone by Canada. Milino has it. Centering attempt down low. Trying to hit Magnus. Goes off for Moquin. Oh, what a stop! Moquin! Highway robbery on the captain, Justin Milino. He can't believe it. Unbelievable goaltending at both ends. What huge saves. Look at this save by Land. I don't know how he got a piece of it. Right there, bang. Oh my goodness, just got his toe on it. Unreal. Well, back to the action now. Long shot from the point, deflected wide, rebound attempt. Can't get it on net. Both players go tumbling. Czechs trying to gain the offensive zone. They do. Back behind the net, Jan-Billy blows a tire. Chipped up along the near boards by Mainman. Gonna try and use that speed, make something happen. Trying to develop a 2-on-1. He does. Shot save. What a hustle play by Trevor Mainman. But this guy's got wheels for days. Now taken by Jan Čejka. Back and forth action here at Lanza Arena. Čejka, long shot, waffled aside by Lanton. Czechs trying to keep it in. Léveillé digging for it. Léveillé comes away with it. Banks it up. Léveillé trying to get body position here. Léveillé shot, save Moquin. Czech player got to recover his stick there. All right, he does. Czechs carry through the zone. Back and forth action here. Poke check away. Czechs need to be careful here as we get an offsides call. Back and forth action here in overtime. 6 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Take a look at this save. Oh, Moquin. Oh, Milino, he couldn't believe it after that one. How about this hustle effort by Trevor Mainman? Well, put that guy up in a foot race against anybody I've seen all week. Face off in the neutral zone, picked up by Canada. Onto the stick of Milino. Milino trying to gain the zone. Czechs intercept. Picked up by Proka. Over to Zvonek. Now back to Zvonek. Back to Čejka. Čejka trying to walk it in. Čejka can't. Bodied off the play. Good body work there by Marshall. He's going to try and dump that out, but it ends up going all the way up out of play. Face will come back down low. .535 remaining here. Czech Republic and Canada all knotted. Czechs win the draw, clean shot, blocked. Long outlet pass for Lafreniere Wild, poke checked away. Both teams showing tremendous amount of guts and stamina here. Trying not to give the other team an inch. Picked up in the neutral zone by the Czechs. Dumped in. On Billy giving chase. Lanton behind the net. Oh, fanned on the play there. Still having trouble with it. It's Kyler Nixon. Now he gets it back. Along the boards to main man. Here we go with the legs. Main man looking for a feed. Ball gets poked in front and then bounces up over Moquin. Onto the stick of Yager. Yager dumps it, but too far. Intercepted by main man. Now intercepted by the Czechs. Back and forth. Onto the stick of main man. Over to Léveillé. Léveillé trying to make a move through. See if he pulls up and shoots here, but it ends up getting poke checked into the corner. Played by Novak. Bodies Léveillé off the play. Onto the stick of Loda. Loda has it. Got to be careful here. Has it poke checked away. Loda all the way back to Léveillé. Shot right into the breadbasket from Carl Léveillé. Both teams getting some line changes here. Laurencel will take the draw. He's got Molino right behind him. Czechs winning, but it ends up being gathered by Canada. Over to Molino. Unable to get graphite on it. Down low. Intercepted by Molino. Good read on the play. Centering attempt. Unable to get the shot off. Thrown down low, back towards Molino. Tries to throw it in front. Picked up by Magnus, all the way back to the point, to Marshall. Back down low, shot, bad save, rebound, oh, it's the side of the net, Magnus. Good stop by Moquin. Magnus just missed the side of the net. Molino walks it all around, goes off of a foot. Canada now with the momentum. Magnus centering attempt blocked. Czechs pick it up. They need to get it clear here. They can. Back down below to Magnus. Centering attempt, oh, just goes over the net into the glass. Lafrembois banks his stick onto the boards. As Moquin buries his head into the crease. 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. What a game. What a game of ball hockey. One back by Canada. Taken by Nixon and then gives it to his defensive partner, Holmes. Holmes dumps it in. Lafrembois saves the Florin call. Czechs gain possession. Back behind the net. Up along the far boards. Czechs dump it in. No flooring. Rattled around. Taken by White. Dump back in. Now White gives chase. Doesn't really have any help. Shot just hits the side of the net. Main man along the far boards. Main man loses footing. No call. Centering attempt through the neutral zone. Czechs trying to get it down deep. They do. Lanton leads it for his defenseman. Taken up along the boards by Moquin. He's got both goals for Canada. Moquin with it. Looking for something to happen here. Moquin trying to wheel and deal his way towards the net. Moquin blocked. Moquin trying to get it to Léveillé. Léveillé trying to find an open spot on the floor. Can't, but Moquin still stick handling through. Now finally loses it. Good hustle play by Moquin there. Czech Republic gained the zone. Lota has it back towards the point. Onto the stick of Anderson. Anderson trying to carry it through the neutral zone. He's got Léveillé to his right. Intercepted by the Czechs. Taken by Proka. 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining. Along from the far boards. Poke checked away by Canada. Now through the neutral zone. Good read on the play by Holmes. Dumps it back into the Czech Republic zone. Last minute of play here in the first overtime period. Both teams doing a great job just clogging up the neutral zone. It's been tough for either team to find crisp outlet passes. It's not to say, as you can see, that both teams haven't had their opportunities. Just haven't really seen any odd man rushes and defensive breakdowns through the neutral zone. Just a testament to the hard work and effort that the coaching staff has put in along with the players here as Jean-Philippe takes it along the near boards, now dumps it in towards Lanton. Intercepted. Well, Canadian player loses their footing. 15 seconds remaining, comes out to Laframboise. He's got no help. His entire team is changing. 8 seconds remaining here. Laframboise looking for some help. Intercepted by the Czech Republic. Oh, Marshall had it 2 seconds, and that'll do it as Langer just eats it along the board. So we'll have another intermission. Go to the second overtime. Well, Trevor Mainman asking for some sort of explanation here from the refs. No, the refs are saying no, just go to the dressing room. Okay, we'll see you back here in 10, folks, for the start of the second overtime period. All knotted at 2, Canada and the Czechs. Okay, we're just about ready here for the drop of the ball. Second overtime period, all knotted at 2. Face off one back by the Czechs. Trying to carry it into the Canadian zone, they do. And then smothered up by Lanton. We'll get a draw over to his left. Well, it's been a heck of a game, folks. Obviously, this is just one of those games where it could go either way. Which team is going to find it in them to put one behind Lanton or put one behind Moquin? Been around the game of ball hockey a long time, and I tell you, I've seen games like this, and it usually just comes down to some sort of a fluke bounce. You know, redirect, just something that you not necessarily expect to end up as a goal as Canada gains the zone. But we'll see what happens here. Both teams obviously high powered. They wouldn't be in the gold medal game if they weren't. Czech Republic walking in his zone. There's a shot. Oh, blocked. Good block on the play. Centering down low. What a save, Lynn. Oh, my goodness. How did he stop that? Centered back up through the zone. Picked up by Jágr. Now all the way back into the Czech zone. Taken by Novak. Long outlet pass intercepted by the captain, Mylino. Gains the zone. Mylino, cross floor, intercepted. Batted up into the Canadian zone, and we'll get a face-off here in the neutral zone. Oh, what a stop by Lanton there. I'll tell you, you talk about a pressure cooker. Boy, that stop by Lanton there doesn't come any bigger than that. Sliding across the crease. Taken by Jan Čejka, tournament leading scorer. He scored the first goal for the Czech Republic. Back behind the net. Czechs trying to gain possession here. Both players lose their footing. Centering. Rolls off the stick of Čejka. Back to the point. Walk it in. Go look at the net. Shot. Blocked. Turnaround. Backhand shot. Still loose. Oh, Lanton again somehow got a piece of that one. Mylino now back behind the net as the Czech Republic are going to get some wholesale line changes here. Kucharczyk in front of Lanton. He's going to come off as well. Long outlet pass over to Marshall. Got no help. Long shot, dumps it in. Over to White. Marshall, fans on the shot. Intercepted. Lafrembois tried to bat it towards net, missed on the play. Lafrembois picks it up, poke checked away. Sent back in, down deep. Lafrembois back behind the net. Ball rolls away from him along the far boards. Sent in on Moquin, and he's just going to get a whistle here and settle things down. 12:04 remaining in the second overtime period. Well, we changed the rules after the 2023 Buffalo Masters Championship in that incredible gold medal game between the United States and Canada. Ended up going to a shootout. And just based on feedback from all the member nations here, the ISBHF let the players decide it in 5-on-5. It was a consensus vote. Main man unable to get full graphite on that, just trickled in on Moquin. So the board of directors basically voted, and it was unanimous. And they said for the men's and women's gold medal matches, there will be continuous overtime, no more shootouts. And as the top line for Canada comes back out, face off, won by the Czechs, take it back behind the net. Léveillé on the forecheck, missed on the poke check attempt there. Along the near boards to Kruček. Kruček trying to carry it into the zone. He does. Aaron centering feed there, but good stick work by the Czech Republic. Poke check it, gain in the Canada zone. Lanton shot just goes wide. Comes along the near boards. Picked up by Lorink. Back to Novak. Long shot from the point. Goes wide. Shot! Oh my God! It goes through the crease. Unbelievable. Wojtek Jágr looked like he had an empty net if the shot went off the boards and just put it through the crease. Unbelievable. Canada now getting some line changes here. So Canada getting set up in the neutral zone here, trying to look for a long outlet pass. Magnus behind that, up along the near boards, dumped into the Czech zone. Poke checked up, out of the zone. Czechs trying to gain possession, they do. Carry it into the zone. Čejka with it, Čejka passes. Got a good look at the net, blocked by Canada, but the rebound effort takes a spill. It's in the feet somewhere. Finally taken up by Canada. Now a 3-on-2, break it out. Here comes the captain, Mylino. He's offsides. Oh my goodness. Canada squanders a 3-on-2. We haven't seen one of those, I think, since the second period. Well, I got to tell you, these players have just, I don't know where they're digging deep to find the energy to continue to run at this level, make these incredible plays, sacrificing the body. You just got to tip your cap to them. I mean, regardless of who ends up winning and losing, this is truly one of those games where it's a shame either team has to lose. It really is. But we will have a winner. As the Czechs go back behind the net, try and get set up here. Taken by Schlehofer. Long outlet pass up for Jan-Billy. Forced to go back towards his own blue line, and then that's going to end up as a flooring call. Pass went a little too far off the stick. Exactly 10 minutes remaining here in the second overtime period. Canada tied at 2 with the Czech Republic. Rematch of that 2022 gold medal game, Laval, Quebec. Who will come out on top? High drama here at Lanza Arena in Visp, Switzerland. Ball rattled around to the near boards. Main man goes in to try and keep it in. Taken by the Czechs. Picked up by Wojtek Jager. Long outlet pass. Taken by the Czechs. Bank it up along the far boards. Lukas Loda. Loda, patient, waiting for something to develop here. Cross floor pass. Batted back down behind the net. Rifled around, intercepted by Loda. Has a lane here. Loda, shot, save, rebound! Czechs unable to get a shot off on the rebound. Long shot from the point, blocked. Main man sacrificing the body. A hustle play on this guy. Loses his stick. Ball pops up into the Canadian bench. Wow, as we take a look at the eyes of Wojtek Moquin. Him and Lanton have just been nothing short of exceptional in this game. There was the initial shot, and that rebound came right to the Czech player. It was just good stick work on the part of the Canadian defenseman to poke check it away. Back behind the net, long outlet pass up to Čejka. Chips it into the zone, intercepted by Holmes. Up along the far boards, giving chase to Sanderson. Chipped up, and that goes out of play. So the faceoff will come back down deep into the Canadian zone with 8:37 remaining in the second overtime. As the Czech Republic is going to get some wholesale line changes here. So Canada has their scoring laying out. Moquin is at the point for this. He's got both Canadian goals. Big draw coming up. Face-off one back to Moquin, over to Holmes. He's got a cannon, blocked. Over to Léveillé. Battle along the boards, Carl Léveillé. Léveillé trying to work it loose. He does, walks it out in front, backhander, score! Yeah. Canada celebrating as they defend their title and will take home the gold medal. 3-2 on a hustle play that started off the boards from Carl Léveillé. What a scene here at Lanza Arena as the Canadians celebrate. Wojtek Moquin still down in his crease. He's got to be exhausted. You just got a feel for him. But hey, congratulations to Team Canada. It's so hard to get here. You're the defending champs. Everybody's gunning for you. Everybody bringing their A game, trying to dethrone the champs. And the Czech Republic just comes up short. Canada defends and takes home their 7th gold medal here at the ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships. Eight minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the second overtime period. That's the time of the goal. Take a look at the replay here. Léveillé walking it out. Shot went off the shoulder of Moquin. Well, the replay cut out there for a second. See if we can get that back up. Take a look at the replay here. So there's the shot. Moquin makes the save. And it's Anderson with the game winner. Just bats it in the back of the net. So Josh Anderson gets the goal. Carl Léveillé, his 2nd assist on the day. As the Czech Republic finally walk Moquin away from the crease. Well, what a game. Congratulations to Canada. And as I said before, that's usually how these games sort of end, right? It's, you know, it's just one of those plays. You know, Léveillé's battling along the boards, right? You know, the ball squirts out loose onto his sticks. He walks it in, throws what appears to be a harmless backhander on net, hits Moquin square in the shoulder, and the ball just bounces right onto the stick of Josh Anderson. And listen, all the credit in the world to Anderson. Made no mistake about it, put it right in the back of the net. Joins a storied history of people that have scored golden goals here in the ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships, going all the way back to 1999 in a shootout between Canada and Slovakia. And Peter Bobek scored the first golden goal for Slovakia there. Hometown of Bratislava against Team Canada. I'll stick around with you here for the medal and awards presentations as ISBHF President Elio Pascuzzo stands ready to hand out medals and trophies. What a game. What a game of ball hockey. Again, it's just a shame anyone has to lose. I'd be saying the same thing if it was the Czech Republic walking out on top. A lot of Czech players in tears. You feel for them, you really do. You come so close. So close. Credit to the Canadian coaching staff. Head coach Jason Cormier leading his troops to victory. For Masek Yuri, the head coach of the Czech Republic, his assistants Vankar, Slavomir, Masek Radek, team manager. Obviously they're disappointed, but nothing to hang their heads about. Everybody on the teams gave 100%. Nobody was walking, everybody was running. Just waiting for them to begin the ceremony presentation here as you see Francois Chaloux and Brock Harrison, assistant coaches, Team Canada, congratulating each other, along GM Matt Louis.
Do you have the cable to charge your, how do you charge your camera? I don't know if I have a cable for it or not.
After an epic final of the World Championship 2024 in Visp-Raron between Canada and Czechia.
See more of the Canadian staff here congratulating some of the players. Angelo Ruggiero, Mark Francisco, Farzin Raji. What a game. What 9 days of hockey. Outstanding. Local EHC Visp ice hockey player here to present Player of the Game awards. Czech Republic, probably Jan Čejka. Oh, no, they give it to the goaltender, Moquin, no surprise. Thought they might have given it to Čejka, but can't fault Moquin. He was lights out in this game. None of those goals were his fault. And again, as a goaltender myself, I just tip my cap. Can only imagine the pressure to have this go into a second overtime period. Canada, probably J.P. Moquin. No. It's the netminder, Christian Lanton. Who can deny him? As Moquin throws the flag over him. Well, both goaltenders get Player of the Game awards, and absolutely fitting as they congratulate each other. So Lanton now part of that 2022 World Championship team, the 2023 Masters World Champion, and now 2024 World Champion. 3 gold medals in a row for that guy. Hey, all the credit in the world. Winning is hard, and he has now done it 3 years in a row. Or he was the goaltender in the gold medal game against Czech Republic. Goaltender in the gold medal game against the United States, and now again against the gold medal game against the Czech Republic. Present awards to the 2 referees. Peter Risco and Sergio DeLuca, congratulations to them. I'll say it one last time with the broadcast. Referees got the hardest job in this tournament. They have my utmost respect. Called a good game, let the players decide the outcome, kept the whistles in their pockets, especially during overtime. Not that there was any controversial missed calls, right? You know, I mean, only one that could have gone either way was that play along the boards, right? But listen, the player saw the check coming, the body check coming. You know, he braced himself. Refs decided to let it go. They did a fantastic job.
Mr. Martin Zvonek, President of the Czech Hockey Federation, Mr. Tony Burgers, Vice President of the Parliament Hockey, and Mr. Sean Price, also Vice President of the Ball.
So Martin Komarek, President of the Czech Ball Hockey Union, Clay Burkett, and Mark Price from Canada will be here to hand out the medals and awards. Pardon me, Sean Price.
We will now announce the best players of the men's tournaments.
So they will announce best players of the men's tournament.
The best goalkeeper from team. Czech Republic, 39, Wojtek Moquin.
So most valuable goaltender goes to Wojtek Moquin. Congratulations, he was just superb this entire tournament, really was.
The best verteidiger komt aus dem Team. The best defenseman is from the team. Canada, 16, Lemos.
Most valuable defenseman from Team Canada, number 16, Noah Lemos, one of their leading scorers. Congratulations, sir. Outstanding performance all tournament.
The best stürmer komt aus dem Team. The best forward is from team Czech Republic, 92, Čejka.
So most valuable forward, number 92, Čejka. No surprise there, he's also the tournament leading scorer. It's a young gentleman, 22 years old. He's going to be in this tournament for many years to come. He was an irresistible force in this tournament.
The most valuable player MVP of the tournament is from team Canada, goalkeeper 1, Christian Lanton.
So the MVP of the tournament goes to Christian Lanton. Boy, what a three-year run it's been for this guy, huh?
The best scorer is from team Czech Republic, 92, Čejka.
So Čejka gets his second award here for top scorer. That's the one that is no surprise. Congratulations. You know, it's hard to lead your team in scoring. You show up at a world championship and lead the entire world in scoring. You are a special player. He joins a long list of people that are storied players in the history of this sport. And Danik Martel has been the leading scorer, obviously from the United States. He holds the record for the most leading scorer awards with 4, Denny Schlegel. Certainly an amazing group to call yourself a part of. Recent Hall of Famer Ian Fontaine on that list. Richard Paul from the Czech Republic on that list in the Hall of Fame as well. Now they're about to announce the All-Star team. So huge ovation as the All-Star goalkeeper comes from Team Switzerland, number 29, Yannick Messer. Helped lead his team to a 4th place finish. You know, they fell just short against the United States. I'll tell you, he's a young player, got a very bright future ahead of him. on defense from USA, number 20, Drew Albright. Congratulations, Mr. Albright. Well deserved, sir.
Second defenseman, zweite Verteidiger. From team, Czech Republic, number 12, Tomáš Kudela.
And from the Czech Republic, number 12, Tomáš Kudela. Guy was all over the floor throughout the tournament. Just a true stalwart on defense for them. Seemed like every time that ball was in danger near him, he just found a way to clear the ball out of the zone.
The forwards are from team USA, 24, Johnny Ruiz.
And now to the forwards, also from the United States, number 24, the captain, Johnny Ruiz. Led the team in scoring. Congratulations, Johnny. Well deserved. Not the first time he's been named to an all-tournament team here at the Worlds. He's the true leader of men.
The next forward, from team Slovakia, number 11, Martusz Kováč.
So from Slovakia, number 11, Martusz Kováč. He is not here to accept the award, so Miroslav Dragun will accept, president of the Slovak Ball Hockey Union will accept it on his behalf.
Next forward, next receiver, from team Canada, game-winning goal, 19, Josh Anderson.
And from Canada, game-winning goal, Josh Anderson completes the all-tournament team. Congratulations, sir. As they will gather together, get their pictures taken by the various media groups we have here. Always the unsung heroes of any tournament, right? The media people. All the friends, families, fans back home, you know, they want to see highlights, photos, clips. These amazing people just do, as Elio Pascozo likes to say, yeoman's work. Truly a thankless job, but without them, there'd be nothing on social media. I have nothing but respect for the work that they do.
The team finishing in second place of the 2024 ISBHF Men's World Ball Hockey Championship is the Czech Republic. We ask the team to accept the medals.
So they will pass out the silver medals now to the Czech Republic. Czech Republic work their way through the Canada lineup, offer handshakes, such a great tradition in this sport. As you heard me say last night, the women's gold medal game and in the men's B pool final today, you know, it's hard to accept silver. it comes so close, right? Especially in a game like this, it goes into double overtime. It stings now, but after the sting wears off, believe me, they'll be proud to carry those medals. Because there's a lot of people that wish they could go home with second place. So much effort, so much hard work goes into the preparation to try and bring a team to these tournaments. It's rewarding to go home with something around your neck. A lot of fans still hanging around, cheering on the Czech Republic. And listen, you know, for the men and women, they've won silver medal, right? 2 tournaments in a row. They obviously have great cores on both sides. You know, powerhouse nation in this sport. Like every nation, just as I said in the bronze medal game, you know, they will evaluate. They will look for ways to get better. They will try and find any edge they can to be on the side that Canada is standing on right now. As the captain for the Czech Republic comes out to accept the second place trophy, Jan Popestil. Gives a salute to the Czech fans in attendance here.
The 2024 ISBHF Men's World Ball Hockey Championship champion, world champion, is Team Canada. We ask the teams to accept the medals.
Now Canada will receive their medals. Canadian players wearing flags. So proud to represent their country. You know, Canadians love their ball hockey. Canada almost done accepting their medals now. And then after that, we will have the presentation of the trophy. And the celebration will begin for Canada as they repeat as men's gold medal winners. here at Lonzo Arena in Visp, Switzerland. So the captain, Justin Marlino, will come out to accept the trophy. No, my mistake. We will have the national anthem first. And now for the trophy presentation, the big one. Captain Justin Marlino comes over to accept it. ISBHF President Elio Pashkuz. I'm going to do my best to pronounce their names. Two people in the truck here, Luika Okchik and Jonas Zerbigan. On replays, we had Casimir Bargezer. Cameraman Johannes Johannaisian. Congratulations, sir. Appreciate all the great work you've done. He's standing here next to me. Couldn't have done it without this guy. He's been tremendous. All those great wide shots that you see from up high here in the bird box. Couldn't have done it without him. Alex Malinsky down there on the floor on camera 2. And finally, the audio engineer, AKA the audio guy, Dario Guntine. Congratulations, sir. Appreciate it. You've been here day in, day out with the rest of us. Appreciate all the hard work from all the crew. It's been outstanding. It's been a pleasure to work with you all week. Wish everybody the best. Want to thank my niece back home, Devin Bakonowitz, for taking care of my 5 cats. I couldn't be here if it wasn't for her taking care of my fuzzy babies back home. Also want to thank, as the